build we started a couple days ago. Well, not a couple days, we started this build yesterday actually. The build we started a couple days ago, we completed that. We'll bring it back so you guys can have a look. And we will start, or continue, so to say, on the next build in the saga, okay? So here's the build. 75220. You guys seen it? Let's move this one across. Gotta be careful with that. So that was the build we did a couple days ago. Sorry, we finished it yesterday and we started a new build. Okay, just take a look right here. The wheels are controlled by this lever in the back. Sandcrawler trilogy, which we will be completing. But someone had a request. So as we say, if we can get a request in, we'll try to honor the request if we can. And this is what we're doing right now by building this ship. We're building the 8039. So jump on in, guys, and let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit that super fan button and get your chance to win amazing stuff. Before we go on, I want to show you guys some of the things that you have an opportunity to move this. I'm working off my garage, so I told you that before. So opportunities to win stuff like this, you can see right here, it's a mag with a gold card and a minifig inside ATE, right? This one came from Luxembourg. And I was discussing a couple of days ago the new Superman pack, which is going to be coming out soon, and I was explaining that it came out in two different. They're going to be two different series to it. It's going to be a 1 and a 2, and if I can show it to you guys here now, because I was explaining that it came out. I'll just move this over if I can without smashing it. Just move it over so you guys can have a look. So this was issue 1, right? It came like that, gold card, beta exclusive. This one came in a pack. This one came from Brussels, and got that minifigure printed the arms inside. And this was number 2, right? So you get these 2 different ones with the helmet iconic plus the metal box. And I was discussing how the Superman that's going to be coming out next is similar. It's going to be similar to that one, and everyone should be. If you're a collector, you want to go out and get that. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but since that's the first one of its kind I've seen it in Ninjago. They've just only made it once in with Star Wars, but obviously there's a lot of Star Wars around, but this is the first of that Superman that they made, and it should be something really good to collect. Okay, that's the bottom line there. Anyway, let's move on start off live at 5 and light the candle. So, again, I'm building this off my PDF, guys, so bear with me. As you guys know, I build it out of my garage, so the ones that I don't have, like, I don't have the instructions, I have to do this. I have to go for building it from a PDF, which is cool. It's cool. Some of them are better than the others. I remember when I built the 7184, it was absolutely, obviously that's a really retro ship, so it was kind of difficult to really see it. So it was a tricky build, but we got through it and it turned out really good. That was part of that trilogy. Turned out really good. Anywho, let's get this show on the road. So I'm just scrolling here. Just scrolling to get to that. We're on number. See where we at. Okay, so we made the attachment here. And we're here. Just bring that up. All those. Okay, so here we go. Right. We have to build a couple. What did I do here? I just added it. I just found the piece here. And I added them and I put them over here and I mixed them in. And now I can only see one of them. I just mixed it in with all of this lot right here. I had it before where we can just build it off the top. Because I placed it right on the top of that, but now I can only see one of them. But the other one's right here. There we go. Okay, so they want us to get 2 of these in red. 2 of these. Where are you? Just find these over here. Where are you? Come on. There's 1 and 4. Yeah, I was actually going through my garage to get a lot of stuff that was sort of that I didn't have, or pieces that I thought I didn't. So I went in earlier and like scarred the whole place, and I was like, I gotta find this, I gotta find this, I gotta find that piece, I gotta find. And like I said, it's good when you can like sort of remember that. Okay. So also, as I was going around doing that over here, I wanted to show where it's over there. I also found 2 of these, and I built a ship not too long ago. This ship actually cost a lot. If you try to get it in the poly bag, it came out in the poly bag. It cost a lot. So here it is. I was going to the garage and I found the back of it because I used old gray Technic blocks. So if you see right here, spell over. Grab that. Yeah, I used old gray. You can see that there. Right, that's old gray. And now I found those, so I don't need to use the old gray anymore. I just need to use the regular stone gray, which goes on here like that. So this was this one. Let's just clip that in here. There you go, like that. And we'll add another one of these so it can stand up correctly. I'm sure I can see a lot of them. I have a lot of these over here. Okay, let's grab that. Just put that in the pack. Yes. Okay, so there you go. That's exactly what we're going to be building. I need to move this just a little bit up here. Yeah. This is exactly how it's supposed to look when it's finished. Okay, so that's my build earlier. Feel the bottom. Yeah. So that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay. Okay, let's put this over here. Just put this here. Oh, I didn't bring my mascot out. That's just not right. I must have my mascot. What's a build without the mascot? Gotta have my mascot in there, right guys? Okay, we will start building in a second. Just get my mascot rocking. Can't rock without the mascot, right? Okay, so let's get on. Hey, Simoso, what's up? Cooperation, what's up? How far am I on the bill? As you can see, it's right here. Here we go. So that's where we're at right now. Can you see that? That's as far as we're at the moment. Yeah, so we will be building the trilogy, as you see in this smaller part of the whole trilogy there, and then obviously I talked about the UCS 5,000 pieces. Oh my gosh! So we have to start somewhere. We started there, we're here, and the 5,000 is going to be later because I have to take that apart, and that was a nightmare. I have no space. I have no space at all. No space. But I've been building trilogies. So we, as you just saw right there, the Sandcrawler, we have to add that to the trilogy. But prior to that, we have built the droid carriers 7662, 75058, and 7184. Prior to that, we built all the Grievous selections. We built all the way through, all three of them. We're talking about the gray and brown ship, the Starfighter type ships. Then we built the ARC 170, the trilogy of that, 2025, you guys know. We built the 8088, we built the 7159, we built the 75402. We also built all the Java ships. We built the 6210. We built the 775020. Did I get that right? Yeah. So we've been building all of those. There's a couple others. We built the Salt Tank. That wasn't really a trilogy so much because there was a smaller ship in there, but it was a trilogy. We built the 7155. We built the 75218. We built the 8018. So we've been building a lot of trilogies, and we're to this point. Anyway, so let's carry on. It's a lot to remember and spew out, right? So we'll just move this over for a second over here, and I think we can move it over here because I don't think we need any breaks at the moment. Right, so we want one of those. And let's just move on. You can't find this piece. And we can continue with the build. Right, I found it earlier. And like I said, I just mixed that. There's the two black pieces. And I mixed it in, which I shouldn't have done that at all. So now I have to go looking for it in the bundle here. just gotta get some of these out of here, which looks pretty much like it. I think I need all of those later on. So find this, and then we'll move on, guys. Like I said, I built this out of my garage. They're not in like packets like you usually do your builds. These are all the pieces I picked out from pieces that I have there, right? So it's a different build, and also don't have instructions. We're building off of PDF. I have that piece, and I just need to locate it here. I picked it out earlier when I was in the garage. I picked it out, and I was like, "Oh, there that is." It is one of the pieces that I was looking for. Where are you? Show up. Show up. Show up. It's right here. Just need to find it, guys. Just bear with me. Right here. I picked it out early, like I said. Just can't recognize it. Oh, another one of those. So I did have two of those, didn't I? Just find this piece here. It's blending in. And it's not letting me spot it. It's just blending in all the different colors right here. Okay. Right. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so we'll just hold on that for a second and see if we can just move it out. I know I'll spot it. Because that goes a little ways in the back of the ship. Okay, so we need two of those. And okay, I'm working on this PDF here, and it's kind of tricky. Oh, which ones I'm planning to get in the future? Lego Boy T, what's up, man? Good to see you on here. Big shout out to you. I am getting the Boba Fett helm, the new ship that's coming out. I'm actually waiting on that because I'm a big Boba fan, a big Fett fan. As you know, I'm BOBAbrickz. I have every single Lego Boba and Jango Fett ship that's ever made. I have every single one of them. That's the only ones I haven't broken down. I have them all because none of them is that huge. I have the UCS, Jango Fett, and Boba, and I have every single Jango Fett and Boba minifigure that was ever made, bar 3. And you should know the 3 white. Sorry, not the white. I apologize. I have the white. The bronze, the gold. There it is. If those are the only 2, no one's selling them, as you know. You're not going to find them out there. I have right now a notification on YouTube. Not that I'm able to purchase it because I'm a working man. I don't have the cash like that. But just to have a chance to see it, it'll be really, really cool. So that's what I'm sort of like wanting to see that. Hope to like get a serious raise at my job and be able to buy some of that, or really start getting more help from YouTube. And you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's my little spew, my little rant about what my favorite is. So Jango and Boba Fett, that's my favorite, basically. Fett, any Fett, that's it. So yeah, what's yours? What's your favorite? All right, I'm just moving these across. So did you see? Were you here early and see the stuff that you can win if you become a member? If you put yourself on the top here, you can win stuff like this. I don't know if you were in there. So these exclusive minifigure inside 1 and 2, series 1, series 2. Alright, you can see our iconic helmet there, minifigure inside, 25th anniversary. Alright, yeah, so you can win stuff like that if you join the top tier. Once a month I do a sweepstake, and people on my top tier, they have a chance of winning stuff like that. So, yeah, so check that out. Or also become a super fan, hit that super fan button and have a chance to win it that way. Also, once a month, first Friday of every month, I do a sweepstake for super fans, and again, that's another way of having a chance of winning that. Okay, so let's just, I gotta pour this thing out here someplace. Let's just find it. So I'll move these. I used to be moving across a lot of bags because I just grabbed them because I needed it for this build, and I know. So it's in here somewhere, that piece that I need. Just that I'm not able to spot it on the table. I picked it out earlier. But I also picked out a lot of other pieces. But that particular piece, I grabbed it and I was like, oh, there it is, I found that. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. So it's right on the table here somewhere, on the worktop. And it's just hiding itself away, making itself very difficult to locate. But I know it's right there because I did pick it out earlier. And if I look at the bill, I believe that I really need it right now. Because I don't want to go past it, as you guys know. It's a thing that's sort of like, you need to have that piece. If you don't, you can't move on. Which I can move on, but I wanted to be able to. Okay, and that's another rant of mine. So anyway, let's just continue to build. Okay, let's add these 2 pieces in. So we need 2 of those. Just going to go along the side here. 1, and we need one of these blue star type things. If you guys remember why I call these stars, because of how it's built. And this goes in there. Make sure I have it right. Turn it around. So it goes in here like that. And yeah, work with a PDF. It's sort of tricky. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. I thought I built the thing opposite, but it's facing the opposite way. So this goes it's gonna go right over here. Try to put that correctly. But first we have to build that piece that I spoke about. So I really need to find that. And it's right here, just not able to locate it. It's mixed in with. I want to move along, guys. I really do want to move along, but I need to find that piece. Like I said, I picked it out specifically earlier, and it's just driving me up the wall. It's just right here someplace, and I just can't spot it. I'm not able to move along without it. Just picking these over. I know I'll be needing them soon. So I'm just getting these red pieces together. And some of the other things that I know are going to be coming up on the build. So I'll just start through here. Put all these together. A lot of them showing up now. A lot these pieces, I'm just grabbing them. I saw one. Where's the other? I saw one, guys. I saw one. Yes. So we will be able to move on if I can just locate the other. Okay. Nope. Okay. All right. So we'll go. Okay. So let's move back because it's required. Right. So first things first. This one. This goes through here, and let's move this out. This one goes here like this. Push these two together like that. Okay. One of these on either side, technic blocks, technic tubes, if you want to call them that. All right. After we got that locked in place. Can't find the other one, so we'll go one here. Just can't find the other one, so I'll have to use this one. Okay, there, and now we need two of these. Okay, that goes in there. Oops, I just can't find the other one, so there's nothing I can do about that, guys. Please bear with me. Right, once that's completed, or two more tube-like things, technic blocks, 1 and 2, and now we can move down. Oops, we're going to be the incorrect way, guys. Right, once we've finished that, this goes over here. Snaps right in there like that. Very good. Okay, that snaps right in there like that, guys. And now we can add this with one blue over here and back. And this goes there. Snaps. It doesn't want to snap in. I don't know why it doesn't want to snap in there. It should just go right in. Got one end going in, and the other does not. There you go. Okay, that was like the other doesn't want to go in. Okay, so that's good, guys. We're doing good. Now let's move up. Through here goes a number 2 gray, number 1 gray. It's a little gray tubing. You've probably seen it on everything, technic block that goes across. So it's this, but in light gray, which I have a ton of them just right here. So I'll just grab that. I will take 2 of them out because I'm believing it's going to be asking for another one. Anyways, I always try to get 2 or 3 of them while I'm building because, there we go. So that's this right here, and this is going to go right through there. See? Yep. Right through there. That's the start, is that? And lock that in place so it doesn't go back or forth. Right, let's move on. Move on. Right, we'll move this over a bit because I can see they're going to put a lot of technic blocks together. So we need 2 of these, which I found earlier also. I was like, I need these, and 2 of those in black. So the same length or longer. I need to see what size it is. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 5, and this is the one we need. So I just need one more of those, which should be right over here. I thought I had the right size when I got these, but just need one more of this number 7. So if you look there, you can see 6 hole. This is a 7 hole, and I need a 7 hole. This is the one we have there now. They're 5s. So just right here, I have a couple of those. There we go. And we'll just do that right away. Yeah, so what's your favorite chip? Right, so we need these. Right, a couple of those. They're asking for 6 of these actually. And 4 red, which I already pulled out earlier, so you guys saw what I was doing. And 2 of these in blue. 1 and 2. And one of those tube type things in dark gray. Where are you? I'll grab this also, just in case. If I can find those 2 light things, I keep them together because they keep popping up. Oops, I'm dropping blinks right now. Gotta get a big wood top, don't I? Alright, here it is. Okay, it's a good thing I came all the way over here. There we go, so we need one of these. Okay, let's put this together now. So, eat the black piece. And put 2 of these here. Just close to each other. First 2 holes. And put this one there. Now we need a long, it's not black, which I saw earlier, it's dark gray. And I saw that earlier also. There it is. We need 2 of these, I know. So I saw this earlier. And we need 2 of those. Just give me a second. Small ones. I have to bring this container closer also. So let's just find these 2 long ones right here. And we can move on. Got so many bricks. So many unbelievable bricks. Right, so I got this and I'm going to just count them off to make sure it's correct. Again, the PDF is pretty hard to see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I found a small one. Just need to get one more and we'll move on, guys. Just give me 1 second and we'll do that. I just need to move around the table a bit and found them on the other side. So, couldn't see them from that angle, but it was easy to spot there. There we go. So this goes, right, since it's PDF, I need to keep the these that goes right in the center, and we take this and place it there. Okay. Again, working with this PDF, I have to minimize it because, but if I minimize it too small, I'm not able to count the holes and whatnot like that. So, right, once we've completed this build, we add one of these down at the bottom on either end. That, move these over to the left so you guys can have a look here. And let's move on. Right, we're going to build exactly the same on the opposite side. So, two of these down here. That. Place this there. One of these just right there. Just replicating the other side. Place that. Turn it out. And do the same thing over here. So that's exactly the way you have it set up on the PDF. Now we want to add one on either side. I call these star screwdrivers. So that's what they remind me of. And we're going to place that just there like so. Once that's completed, we bring the ship back into frame. Turn it this way. And see how this goes. So turn this up. Bring this over. And that. I want to make sure we're doing it right in here. So let's do it this way. This goes here, and that plugs right in there, and so does the opposite side. Let's get that in right, and plug that there. That's exactly the way you want it. Once you got that, this comes up past this. I think it falls right in that slot like that. I believe. Just 1 second. Yep, it falls right there. Because I placed this on the outside and it was supposed to be on the inside. So let's just pull this out. Okay. Second one. That, and then these two, they were right here, right? Okay, that's it. And now this goes here. And this goes right there and locks in place. So everything locks in place like this. And these two lock in place like that. Yes. Woo. So I can actually lift it like that. It's pretty stable. I can lift it there. Well, stable as much as it could be. Okay, this is here. I don't know why one of them is down and one is sort of like up. It's supposed to be exactly the same. Oh, that's what's happening. Just realized that I turned it one of them that way and one of this way. So it's like, wow, why is that not evening out? So just put this through here. I thought that was weird. There you go. I thought that was really strange. Like, why isn't that not just evening out? Okay, so we got to that point, guys. we are looking really good here now. And that doesn't clip in the first one, clips it in a second. Just looking at the PDF, guys, it goes in the second one down. There. So now it's even with the other side. There you go. Much better. And I'm thinking this is going to be clipped in there. We'll find out as we go along. Yes. Exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Let's move up. Right. That piece that I found earlier, and I said we're going to be needing those. I need 4 of them. I also picked that out when I went to the garage. So that's 2, and we need 4. Let's move this over here. 4, we need 4. We need 4 of them. I can see 2. And just 2 more, guys. If not, I'll just have to reach over there and grab. But oh, here. Already, like I was putting them. Remember, I placed them to the side, and I said I need them. But here we go. Who knew? Right. So 2 of them go right to the top, just right in here, and lock this in place like that. And the same thing on the other side, like that. Yep, it's locked in place. And 2 more going down here, locking right in place like that, and in place like this. There you go. Beautiful. That's spectacular. Okay. They didn't push it all the way in, so I'm going to do the same thing. Didn't go all the way in, so I'll have to just push it back out. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something going in there before you lock it off, and you don't want to do that because then it makes it difficult later on. So let's move this back like that. Much better. Yeah, so that's the ship I plan to build in the future. As soon as it comes out, I will be getting that and working on that. I think I just need to hover my camera just a little more above, because as I look, I can see that it needs just a tiny bit adjustment, so you guys can have better look. Okay. There you go. Trying to get it just to the edge of the table so you guys can have a better look. Please bear with me. I hope that's better. I'll move this back a little bit because I want it to be in frame so you guys can have a chance to really see the build happening. All right, so I'll move it that way. Should be totally in frame now, though. Everything should be in frame there. Right, so now we need 2 of these, those star things again. It's a lot of those. This takes a lot of technical blocks. And something I saw earlier, grab all these over here, bring them closer. Found another one of these, which I know I'll be needing a lot of these later on. And that piece, I saw it earlier also. Where's that? Where's that piece? Yeah, I saw it earlier here. Just bringing these things closer while I look for that piece that's required. Seeing some gray here, and I know they're from the 6210, not 6210, the 6211. But I just brought out all the gray because I figured I'd probably need them later on, so I just brought them all out. Bring this closer up. Put this over here. I know I had it in my hand today because I picked it out. And it should be around here someplace because I grabbed all the bags. Where are all the bags? Let's just see. Have my bags right here. Yeah, found another one of those things that I'll be using for the top. But that brick, so a lot of these, I know I need a lot of these right here. It's for the guns, and this thing is hiding out again because it's mixed in with all the similar colors over here. But I did, like I said, I did pick it out, so I know it's here. I did specifically grab it. Just give me a second. I'll just go over. Like I said, I have tons of. There it is. So I'll grab 2 of them. I think this is actually what I need. I need this closer. So that's this. Like I said, guys, I have tons and tons. So I'll just place this right here because I keep walking over. Right. I need that, and it's actually 4. So I just turn this up here. 4 goes. I know I'll be needing this straight there off. 4. So that's 2, 3, and oops, 1 more. 2, 3, and 1 more. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. We will see exactly what happens. Okay. Right. So this goes through there. Same on the other side. And these are gonna go. 2 of them going back here. And let's get some more. 2 on the opposite side. Back there. And some more of those stars. There's a whole bunch of them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just bring a couple of them over because it seems like we're using a lot of them right now. I'll bring them over. That goes through there. And this one goes in between these 2 things right here like that. Not sure how close it goes to that side. I think it's closer to the back than it is to the front. Yep. And just that 1 more, guys. Let's just get this out of here so I can have a better look. Because we need 4 of them, and I'm just coming up with 2 of them at the moment, so it's got to be on the table. Again, it's got to be right here, and I'm just not able to see it. Okay, you're hiding out. You're hiding out, so I'll just go over to my bag of tricks again and locate that. Because I have tons of those things all mixed in. Very much all mixed in here. bear with me 1 second, guys. I have to find that. And as I said before, guys, I build all these things out of my garage, so I have to locate some of them sometimes. Okay. Let's go into the rubber bag. Gotta be here. So I found a couple of these, so I'll just bring them over now because to save us going to look for them after. All right, a couple of these and a couple of these. Okay, and a couple of I have a couple of these flat plates also, which we'll be requiring later on. So I might as well grab them now. Yeah. So just find that piece, which I know I have here. Also found one of these, but we don't need that at the moment. Just give me 1 second, guys. Tons of bricks. This is why I have to give away bricks when I do my stuff. I have to do giveaways. So guys, I went to my my extreme bag of tricks, and here we go. I found them. They're right there, and we're ready to go. Ready to push on with this extreme build. Okay, so like I said, we needed another one of those. This similar, but not what we needed. But yeah, also that. But these are the ones we need. And just plug this in here. And that goes right there. Let's get that to fit. It's a lot of Technic blocks here. Okay, let's move on. We're looking good. Better. Right, so I also grabbed the bag of this, and there we go. I need so many of them right away. I can see it. I'll show you guys right now. I saw this earlier, and I picked up a full bag of them, and I was like, oh, I will be needing this. And here we go. I can look there and I see we need 4 of them immediately. Here we go. So, where's it? So many bags. So many bags. So many bags. Where did it go? I just have it. I picked it out earlier because I know I would need them. There's a few of them in here. Anyway, there's that piece I was looking for earlier. There's that piece. I spoke about it. There it is, right here. Where is it? Have a bag of 4 of them, and that's what we need right now. Just got a little piece here, guys. Give me a second. A bag of 4. I just picked it out myself. What's going on? Where's that bag? It's driving me up the wall. I just picked it out earlier, and I had them there. 4 of them. What's going on? What is going on? I had a bag of 4, guys. Similar to the ones we have on here. I don't want to go into my bag of tricks. I know I picked it out. As you guys know how positively sad that is. Because I specifically picked them up for the build. But it's hiding away. Where are you? I got so many bags of stuff, so it's hiding out here somewhere. Okay, let's go right here. It's got to be right here because I picked it out earlier. Guys, give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. And I found something else that, just in case I need it, we will be able to use it. So I'm finding it in dark gray, but that's not what we need. We need them in light gray, which I picked out earlier. Specifically for the build. I picked them out specifically for the build, guys. Just give me, here we go. I have a ton of them here also. Right, okay, we're back on track, guys. I couldn't find the bag that I was looking for, but here's a bag of them now. Okay, so spooky there for a while. So we need those. This came off the, see the 2 different ones there? This came off the motorized walker ATT. Now I hope it's the right sizing because I got 2 of these and I think it says 4. I got 2 of those and 2 of the other. So I hope I have the right size. Yeah, I have 4 of the right size there. Perfect. I still have to find that bag, but it's okay. We're okay. All right. So red little one of these. How many of those? 2 of these. So that's 2. We'll just move this over for a second. So we need 2 of those and just build this, and 2 of those. Firstly, one of these goes down in the bottom here. Add the other one, and a tube goes there, just over the top. Place that. Oops. Place that. What am I doing? Place that there. And this is why they asked us not to lock it in place. And this goes there. Let's just move this back a little bit, pull it out. And that goes in. And push that back in there like that. And the same thing at the front. 2 of these in there. And one of the 2 goes, pull that back out. There. Okay, and that just locks in place like that. Better. And this one goes up front. That one and that one. So lays like that. Okay, that's your 2 right there. You guys can see that. Okay, let's move along. We're needing 2 more of those tubes like that, like 12. 2 more of those. Pull that out here. Where are you? Over here. Just saw 2 of them. A couple of these are right here also. Just saw 2 of them. We don't need this in this color. Move it out of the way. And get ourselves 2 of those. And then put them on there. So we need 2 of these, same length. Right. 2 of these. And 3 of these tube-like things. Like that. 3 of those. And 1 of these. Right, and 6 of the stars. So, oops. There's 2, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what we want to do is, firstly, they're going in both ends. Try to build it exactly like they said. Like that. Perfect. And they want 2 of these. I'm hoping it's the right length. Thinking it's these 2 right here. Hoping it's exactly the length you need. It's supposed to go through after we place these together. So this goes here. Other one on the hold on. We'll put all of them in one end first and then work it out like that. This here, that there. Okay, so get that in place. This goes along here. Snap that in. Snap the other one in like that. And this is supposed to go like that. Now, hoping that this is the right length. This comes up and goes through there. Let's get that to fit correctly. Come on. Let's try the other side. There you go. It's going right through. Yep, that's perfect. And same thing on the bottom one. How far back do they want it? Okay. Let's see what hole it's going into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. With a slight angle on it. Why doesn't it want to go through that one? Come on. Just doesn't want to go through there. Don't understand why. Let's pull it out and see what's going on. There's nothing blocking it. I don't know why it doesn't want to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. There you go. Right through. Yes. Okay, so that just takes a little. Right, so that adjusts like that. Not sure what it's for yet, but that's in place. Let's move up and see what's next. Okay, move this over to the side because I see a lot of these now. So one left side. Where are you? One left. I also picked out a couple of these earlier also, but I have tons of them in this bag around here someplace. But I picked out a couple of earlier. Again, while I was searching for the rest of the stuff. Here we go. Here we go. So we need one left side. Left side. One left. One left, guys. Let's just find that so we can move on. Where are you? It's probably mixed in here. To get rid of some of these bigger blocks because it's mixed in. Here we go. It's the right side, but we need a left. At least that's what the board is showing. 2 right sides. Isn't that funny when you're looking for one side of it and you can find, look, 3 of them. Isn't that funny? So that's 3 left sides. And we're looking for 1 right. There you go, right side. Because I just wanted it to be correct. So 1 right side, we'll move the left side for now. We need a 3 block also. A 3 block, here we get, no, it's not this 3 block. Flat plate. A 3 block flat plate. See down here. Flat plate, 3 block. Here we go, right here. So it's a 2x6 actually, and I'm hoping we can get just 1 of those, and we need 1 of these. 2 by 1 by 4, and 2 of these. Where are you? 2 of these. 1 and 2. One of these also. Smaller size of 4. It's 4. Let's grab this out here. So is that a 4? Yeah, 4 by yep, one of these. And one of those flat blocks. Take these 2 things out of here because I need them for this ship right here that I'm building. Okay, yeah, let's just get that flat and we'll move. There's a flat right there. I almost went into my bag of tricks, but I found one just here. It's mixed in. It's actually locked into this. And I just also saw a 4. Here we go. Alright, so it was locked in there. But I found it. Here we go. There you go. So 1 and 1. Okay, let's build this. I'm believing it's 2. So, firstly, this goes that way. We lock it with that. Turn it over. So what's happening there? And place this here, like so. A little further back there, I think. And we place these right here, 1 and 2, like that. I'm believing we'll be needing 2 of these. We'll find out later on. We lock that in. Hold on. This goes to the end. Too close. Like that. We lock that in place, and then we place this on top. This way. So that's locked in place. At the bottom, we take this, and this goes right here. There you go. Just like that, and that's done. Okay, let's see what's happening with this. So, let's bring the ship back in picture. Move these over a bit, guys. I know it's a little bit congested, but right, so just turn this around. So I want to put it exactly on the side it needs to be on. And this clips right in there. If you guys can see that there, I'm going to clip this right in here. I never appreciate these hinges because the hinge, they're sort of very stiff to work with. I'm hoping maybe it's not something that needs to be maneuvered back and forth. You don't need to move it around a lot. But yeah, so that goes there and looks flat on the thingy thing on the PDF. So okay, let's move on. Alright, we got to repeat the same build. So one of these, opposite side, left. 2 of those red. Two of those red. Show yourself. Just a second. Two of those red. Right. And a 4. 4 right here. A 3. 4 of those, and a 3. Here we go. One of these. Strange colors there. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's put this thing off. Just that one plate, right? The flat plate. Almost saw something there that looked pretty much like it, but it wasn't. So I'll have to go into this small bag of tricks right here, guys. 1 second, and we'll do that. Grab it. It's right here. Bag of tricks. And if you're not familiar, guys, I call my bag of tricks where I have my extra bits of Lego that when I need a piece, I can just run over to it and find that piece. While I'm here, I'm picking up a couple of them because to save any trouble hassle later, so I'm picking up 4 of them. So I'm not going to have that hassle later, right? And it's not going to stop in building. So let's just put that back and get to work. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right. So I found a couple of them. Yeah. If you notice, like I said, I built in my garage. So this was already made like that. I'm not sure if that's a sticker that's going to be required later on, but there you go. Okay, so this one goes here. Lock it in like we did on the last one. Turn it over. Place these here. Make sure it's right. Place these here. One on this side. One on the other side. This one goes there. If I remember correctly. I want to make sure I put it on the correct side. So there, and the piece hangs out on this end like that. And this one goes over here. It's a little dusty. And I don't feel comfortable putting that one on at all, so I'll just move it over here and I'll use this one. This one goes. Okay. It's on the opposite side of this. There and there. Now this goes there. And this one goes there. That's it. There you go, voila. It's locked in place. And this one, oops, whoopsies, that goes like that. So, again guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building, guys. If you're taking on a venture like this, like I'm building right now, jump in, let me know. My apologies, guys. I had to get a drink. You know, when you're talking all the way through. So I needed a drink there. If you don't mind that. Okay, let's go on with this. Add two of these down here. So one over here and the other over there. This goes on the top there, and this just goes right next to it, and lock this in place here. Okay, let's move on. Justin, Pro Sales, what's up, man? You all right? Good to see you on here. Thanks for jumping in. Okay, let's move on. Move this off again and add another build onto this. So these are dark, we're adding dark colors now to the build. Here's that extra piece I was looking for before. Don't need it now, or maybe we do later on. Yeah, so we need some dark pieces right now to go there. And that should be right here in this pile of dark ones, or just over here. There we go. So we need a left side and a right side of this. Just a second. So that's one, left and right. Left and right, huh? And I just can't seem to see it in here. I don't want to pour it out on the table. Left and right. So anyway, should be over here someplace, or in this bag of corner pieces. Where are you? Here. Right. So it should be right in here. So we got the right side. Let's just find ourselves the left. I said before, there's two lefts. When you're looking for a particular piece, you come up with everything else but that. And that's exactly what's happening here in this bag. I'm trying not to pour it out, but I may have to. Don't want to, but I may have to. Everything else but that piece. Here we go. Yeah, here it is. All right, so we found it. Tons of them, like I said. So this goes together here. And we need another three, which I just saw a bunch of when I moved it over here. If you guys remember, here we go. All right, so you get two different shades. If you notice, look at that. Two different shades of gray here. Shades of gray. Look at that. Never seen those two different shades, and they're absolutely Lego. They're not anything else, but yeah, it's asking for a light one. Two totally different shades. That's complete, and that just goes straight in. Where are we placing that? That goes, we'll bring the ship over again, and that goes, oh, it goes along here, okay? That goes right there. Lock that in place. There you go, that snaps in place here. I think it goes closer. Right there. Can you see that there, guys? That goes right there. Just lock it in place really tightly. And I'm thinking we need two of them. Because this is not like the last ship we built where there was a lot of ragtag pieces needed. This is more stable. Okay, so we need, I can see on the PDF, we need a 3. We need a 3. Let's just go through here. I'm seeing some 4s. Just a 3x2. might have to just use that one. Here's one here. How many of those do we need? We need 2 of those. I don't want to really use the 2 different colors, so here. All right, that's more like it. Put that away from here. 2 of those. What happens next? And a 4x8 gray. 4x8 gray right here. And one of those going either end. So just right here like that. And the other one goes like that. We move on and we get ourselves one of these, and that goes right there. I think we're starting to build outside, guys. Now we need one of these, which goes right there. That's a 6x4. Okay, and 2 pieces more. One of those big ones, like that. Similar to the ones we used before. So I'll move these out of the way because, yeah. One of these and a 2x4 dark gray, which is right here. Okay, that one goes just here, and this one goes there. Okay, let's see what's next. We need three grids in gray. 1, 2, and one more. That's a light stone gray, which I have a ton of those also. But it's just to spot it here now, guys. Here we go. Okay, stone gray. And this is sort of like to lock this in place. So, one over here, mirror that one, and then down here. It sort of locks it in place. These are pretty cool to lock things in place, as you guys know. And let's see what's happening here. It's not finished. We turn it over. Like so. Find ourselves a dark 1x2 dark grace. 1x2 dark gray should be not too hard to spot. Don't want to use any other color but the color that's required there. Just down here. Dark gray 1x2. Show yourself. Everything but a 1x2 dark gray, right? I may be needing these later on, so I'm going to just pull these 2 things out while I'm doing this. So I may need those, I'm just pulling it out. Dark gray 1x2. Show yourself. Also, I saw something else here you may need. I'll just pull that out. Now, we're looking for everything but that 1x2 dark gray. Everything else is showing up for that 1x2 dark gray. Very strange. It always happens, never fails. Never fails. You're looking for one brick and you can find everything else but that. Have you ever built from scratch before? Even when you build in packages, you tend to be looking for one thing and you're not able to find it and you're seeing everything else. So think about me when I'm looking, trying to find. It's like a needle in a haystack when you're building from scratch and you're building the way I am right now. So I know it's around here somewhere. Let's just take a better look. And I also need one of these dark ones here anyway. So I'll just grab that. This one. 3. I need 3 of these anyway. So 1, 2. I have a bag of corner pieces. As you guys know, I do have a lot of pieces. 3, right? And now let's find ourselves that one piece, which is here somewhere. Just go across here, and I'll find that and come right back, and we'll continue to build. And like I said, everything but that. Everything. I can see everything here. What I don't want to do is take it out of another build that I'm working on and use it. I might just do that, and then I'll just replace it. Okay, here we go. I'll just replace it because there's a build I'm working on, and I'll just replace it. I don't want to have to go away and look for it. So I got one, and I'll just find another, and then we'll move on, because I can always replace it with that build that I'm working on. So I do have it right here, 2 of them. Yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? Wow, everyone jumped in there. Let me just check and say what's up to you guys. Everyone just jumped in on me there. I missed out on a lot of the chat. Okay, so let's do some shout outs. Let's do some big shout outs, guys. So, Lego Boy, hi, what's up? Brick Chef, hi, how you doing, man? Big shout out to you. Brick 66, order 66. Good to see you on there. Is that the UCS? No, I'm not building the UCS. It's, I broke it down now. I'm building, this is the, so I built the small one, right? That's the smallest of the bunch, as you guys know. Came in a poly bag, right? Brick, you have similar to you have just a similar, or do you have two posts? Anyway, no, not the Falcon. Tigomeki, what am I pronouncing that correct? Hello, Bruce. Do you have Ninjago? Yes, I do Ninjago. What I do is, so I collect, what I do is, I collect the first magazine. I'll just show you right here. The first of every one of these magazines, right? So they also came out Ninjago, but I have a ton of Ninjago. When I say a ton, I have an absolute ton of Ninjago. All types of Ninjago I collect. I'll just show you, this just shows you how much Ninjago I collect, right? So I was down in Legoland, and I collected this. That shows you how much Ninjago I collect, right? So I was down there and I collected that exclusive. I bought an exclusive set also that was specifically made for Legoland. Yeah, but I have tons. I could just grab a bag right here and I'll show you a bunch of minifigures that I have right now. Right here. Actually, I was doing a short right here. I can show you. I'm doing a short right now. I'm doing some shorts because I do a lot of shorts, and I'm doing how many swords that they made in gold. How many weapons? So if you look right there, can you see that? Did everything just freeze there? Did I lose? Did everything just freeze? Anyway, yeah, it didn't freeze, but I'll have to reboot the comments. Just give me a second. just stop there for a second after reboot. Right, here we go. Yeah, so if you saw that, like I said, so that's a series I'm doing, but I can show you a ton of minifigures, Ninjago minifigures. Let me just pull them out. Oops. I'll just pull them out and show you. I have a couple of them right here. Where's that bag? That's not Ninjago. That's not Ninjago, but this is Ninjago. Where are you, Ninjago? I want to just, here we go. Right, here's a bag of Ninjago right now. So, honestly, I have the sets this side. So these are bags and bags of Ninjago here. So I know you're a big fan of Ninjago, so let me show you a special old school snake. Old school. Then we got Gamadan, and I have two of them, different ones. And you saw the one earlier with the helmet. Got Lloyd here. You got them in all different colors. There you go. Can you see that? Quick question. What's your favorite Ninjago set or figure? Here's a question for you. What's your favorite? Here's another snake. So what's your favorite? Who's your favorite character? Okay, I'll just put that over here. Get back to the building. Yeah, so tell me who's your favorite character. That's a good question, guys. Who's your? The question on the board was yesterday and today for Star Wars, but we can ask that question also. It was a Star Wars question. What's your favorite Star Wars ship? Or what's your favorite Jango or Boba Fett? Okay, so this goes down here like that. So that's the question out there, guys. What's your favorite? That one goes there, and I don't know why that went there because it doesn't lock anything in place. This one does. But you couldn't see that, and it's hidden. I always ask that question, why? Okay, so that one goes there. And where does the other one go? Oh, I just wanted one. So I'll be probably building the same thing on the other side. Do I have Ninjago sets? That was the question. I want to make sure. Yeah. So what's your favorite figure or set? Your figure or set? Guys, while you're on there, just hit that like button for me so we can bring the channel up. So we need two of those. Set one, we need two of those. Let's get another two. These come in the 6210 also, and 4 of the small locks. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, and that's the big one, right? That's almost threw me off there. Looks similar. We're standing up, right? And we need one of these very strange blocks. It's similar. These come on the 6211. I just saw it a second. Here we go. Yeah, these come on the 6211. Right. So this is gonna go right through here. Let's find the right size. Gotta find the right size, right size, right size. Okay, so we don't need either of those too long. As you can see, just need it shorter. Again, too long, so this is the one we need right there. This one is going to go through and just lock that in place. Like that. And lock it in place. Again, to me, this is brick count, guys, because they could have used this, which would have locked it in place, and you would only have to use one side of it, not both. But there you go. Okay, so we got that locked in place, and just put this back. I can actually put this here so it looks, yeah, that looks pretty cool. We're taking this and placing that right here. I want to make sure we got it correct. Like that. And lock that tightly. So we need two of them, right? Get another one of those. Too long. Just the right size. Move these away over here. I know we'll be repeating this build. I'm positive we'll be repeating this build on the opposite side. So need that again. Here we go. Same setup. Pull that through. This goes down here. So let me know, guys. What's your favorite Ninjago fig? I build a lot of sets like that, but I mainly build. I can bring one out now and show you the dragon. Don't have the number off the top of my head, but I can bring that and I can give you a look if you wanted to see the dragon. Okay, so that's done. Let's see. At least I don't know if it's done, but I'm saying it's done. So they want you to turn these in, and that goes on the same side. So we're working on the right side, my right, and that goes in here and snaps in there next to this. So it should go right there. Hope you guys can see that there. Should be snapping it. Why doesn't it want to stay? I don't. There you go. Like that. And this one snaps in the front. Like that. Okay. This is a similar build to the Star Destroyer. Has those similar things there. I don't know if you guys have done that before. Oops. Knock that over. Don't want to be doing that, do we? Okay. So let's put that aside. Never built this ship before. And we're repeating that same build on the opposite side, I guess, because they want you to build the same thing, as far as I can see. You need 2 3s. Just grab 2 3 blocks again. So we'll need a couple of these. 3 of those to be exact. Right? We'll need one of these. And one of those. I love it. The pilot's starting to move down. I can see much more. I can see clear. We will need a flat. If you guys, did we use a flat? No, we didn't use a flat there. But we'll need one of these. Okay. And we also need 2 of these. So if we could just find another one. Great. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. I can't spot it there, but just take a look right here. And we need 2 3s, we said, right? 2 3s. So single block here. When I see the stuff that I believe I'll need, I just move it over into place. Right, so let's find that on. What are we looking for? 3s, right? 2 3s. Ah, there's that bag. Guys, remember I was looking for this? There it is. Oh my goodness. I was searching every which way for that. Every which way. Okay, let's get that 3s up. Two 3s. Bring this out. 2 3s, guys. 2 3s. They're eluding me. But I might just have to go to my bag of tricks if I can't spot it here real quick. 2 3 blocks in light gray, stone gray, light stone gray. Alright, so I'll just step over here for a second, go into my bag of tricks, and I'll find it right over here. See, 2 3 blocks. Again, when you're looking for a particular thing, you see everything else. But the two things the thing you're looking for, it just hides away. Isn't that how it is? Found 2 things here though, which will come in handy later. Because I know we were looking for those, remember? And I found a block to replace over here also, which is really good. It's really helpful. A couple of red bits here, guys. Just give me a second. I'll be right over there. And then one of these I found also. I'll find a couple of things that we will be needing in the build. Alright, so I need to put that down because I don't want to stop the build. So that over there and the 2 3s. We'll locate that now. And we will move on. I have tons of them, and I know I have tons of them. Also found 2 of these things here. Just get these 3 so we can go on with the build, right guys? Come on. Here's the bag I'm looking for. Not the drawers that I was looking for, but the bags that I was looking for. Found a couple more of these, which I think I'll need later. So I'll just throw those there. Let's get these 3s so we can move on. Sorry for the hold up, guys. I found 2 of them. 2 of them here. I think we should be alright with these 2, because that's what it's asking for now. Okay, so here we go. Here's the 2, like we did before. So these 2 plus this one right here. Alright, and these go in the end like we did before on the opposite side. Like that. Mac Racer, what's up, man? You in? Thanks to see you. Nice to see you. Mac Racing, sorry. Racer. Thanks for jumping in, man. And this morning, thanks for jumping in also. That was like, wow. That was early, wasn't it? It was real early. Okay, so this goes here. That one goes there. Turn it over. This one goes back here. And the 3's already there. Smooth down. Okay, we need one of these. We turn it over again and place that right there like so. And remember, we needed 3 of those grids to lock it in place. I wasn't really looking for those while I was looking for everything else, but we'll find them over here. I am sure. 3 grids. So here's one. That's one of them. 2 of them. And just one more so we can lock that in place and move on. Every other color I can spot right now, except the one we're looking for. Like I just said, I'll just step over for a second and get that one and lock it in place. Okay, guys? Should be right here in this bag here. And get that one underway. Got that one. Okay. Got it, this one. Again, like I said, you can see everything, but the brick you're looking for. Found something else. I found something else. Just give me a second, guys. I will find one of those. Oh, there you go. There you go. I just spotted. There you go. Found it. Don't know if we need a ton of these, but found it. Right. Let's move on. So we got the 3 to lock them in place. So we said that before. One goes over here. So, like racing. Someone asked a question. What's your favorite Ninjago set? Do you collect Ninjago sets? If you do, let's turn it over. And we needed a couple of those, which I just picked out also. So we won't have a problem here. This one right here, we needed that. We needed 3 of those. So this one goes here. That one goes there. And this one faces that way. Did we do all of that on that last one? Yeah, we did. Okay, and 2 of these, like we said, we needed 2 of those and 2 of these. And we needed 4 of those ends to tie it off, right? 4 of those ends to tie it off. Here's the big one that we saw before, but we don't need a big one. We need small ones. Okay, so let's just look over here. Let's go get a couple. Here's one of them right here. And we need 3. I can see yellow ones, but we don't need yellow ones. So we need white ones. Seems to be playing hide and seek, but we will find them. Here we go. There's another one. And one more. I saw something else here, but we just need one more of those, and we will move on. Here it is. Nope, it's not. Just give me 1 second, guys. One of these also, again. Just need one more, and we will. I can find the big ones, but I'm not spotting the small ones. There you go. Give me 1 second, guys. I know I have it here. It right here, but it's playing hard to find. Playing hide and seek, which we don't want to play hide and seek right now, do we, guys? So there's one. It's probably in this container here. Can't see anything from there. Yeah. So that's the question, guys. Let me know if you have a choice of Ninjago sets. If you do, what's your favorite Ninjago set? While I rummage around trying to find this one silly piece that's trying to elude me. It's trying. There you go. I found it. Found it. Just like that, and we're ready to go, guys. Yep, let's add that in. Here we go, guys. Right. Let's put this together. Move this up a bit. And put this together. So we need 2 more of those things, right? Just move this apart. The fun is in the build, guys. The fun is in the build. And this one is a hell of a build. Believe it. This one is a hell of a build, guys. It sure is. Taking on a serious build here. As you guys can see. Okie doke. Right, so let's see how this locks in. Let's see how that locks in there. Nope. No. Yes, so just move this out of the way for a second again and pick up these pieces over here. So guys, drop me a message. Let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. Question on deck is, what's your favorite fig? Sorry, what's your favorite set? Just looking at something here, guys, and yeah. Okay, so let's go on to deck 2, right? We're looking at deck 2, guys, already. It's pretty cool. We're looking at deck 2. That's amazing. It's a big build, but it's moving. So guys, as I said, we're building every day of the week. Jump in, set your notifications, and get ready for great building. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego